Hello and welcome to Zero Cool Gaming and today's hardware review. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my retro builds actually. What it used to be, what it is today, and why I actually like this system the best out of all of them that I've ever had. And the answer is simple. It's the most stable system I have. It just runs. It just works. That's what I like about it. So years ago, when I first built this system, I built this system with a 939 socket. I ended up getting an FX60 for it. I think I started out with something else. I don't remember exactly what that was. And this was a really good CPU. I really wish that at the time I had bought two of these so that I'd have another one today. But I didn't, and that was my fault. So, you know, something I still kind of kick myself for. I ended up getting this processor for like $360 way back in the day, which was quite a bit off from what it was when it was released. It was like $1,000 processor, an insane amount. But yeah, I enjoyed the 939 socket. That particular system ran for 12 years. I had a GeForce 6800 Ultra on it. It only had 256 megs of RAM. And this video card, even though, you know, it was older, this, that, and the other, it actually, I think, runs a little faster than the one I have now. Not by much, but just that hair faster, for whatever reason. Back in the day, I used Raptor hard drives. I started out with two of these, and then I got four of them, and I arrayed them all as a single hard drive back in the day. So I had a pretty quick hard drive for this system. And then the memory that I used even back then was actually ECC memory for it. It's DDR400 that goes in those systems. I'm sure there's probably a couple other speeds that go in there too, but I used DDR400. And I used ECC memory for it, and it just, the system was very stable as a result of doing that. It's one of the things I liked about it. Like I said, I ran it for 12 years. And then the system I have today, which isn't quite the exact system, it's a little different, but it's not bad. It's pretty stable. It runs nice. Today I'm actually running a 4800 939 with a Radeon 4670 and an Intel hard drive in it. It's an SSD hard drive, and just one. But regardless, like I said, the new system does run just a hair slower than the old one did, and I'm thinking that that's probably a combination of the processor and actually the video card. Between the two of those, it's just a hair slower than what this video card, the 6800 and the FX60 processor could do. But it's not bad. It's still a good system with the 4600 and the 4800 CPU. It's still a good system. Don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, that little bit slower. And I'm still using ECC memory with the new one. So that, for whatever reason, just helps these systems run with less issues. I am running Windows XP on it still today. I play my Windows XP games on it. You know, it works fine. It really does. I mean, of course, there's no support for any of those, for that operating system anymore today. But, you know, you can still get like all the drivers and stuff that you need for your hardware. So that's nice. But yeah, even today I still like this system over the new systems that I have. Just because this system, like I said, it's more stable. It runs better. I have less issues out of it than I do with the, like what I'm running right now with Windows 10. But that's basically my Windows XP retro system and how it's built, how it works, how it functions. So if you want to build one, I mean, you can see it's not insanely cost to build something like this today. It's not super cheap, but it's not insanely cost. I mean, you could build a decent retro computer like this for probably under $1,000. I know that sounds a little crazy for building something that old, but I mean, if you're wanting to run like Windows XP games, and I know a lot of those XP games do not run on Windows 10. This is it's not the easiest way to do it, but it is a way to do it. Just build an old system that's designed for Windows XP and throw the Windows XP operating system on it. I mean, it solved all my problems, that's for sure. Anyway, that's my rant for the day, and I hope you enjoy the rest of yours.